Hello, everybody. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast, Spiritual Sense. Today is Tuesday, which is May the 3rd. And so in this podcast, I go over topics in regards to the paranormal, supernatural, and occult. So I speak on themes such as demonology, angels and demons, spirit guides, soul travel, near-death experiences, out-of-body experiences, to name a few. And I speak on pagan belief systems and practices such as Santeria, Satanism, voodoo, hoodoo, witchcraft, Wiccan. And I also discuss Buddhism, Hinduism as well. So I'd like to start off by paying homage to the Orishas that I favor. Orishas are deities of gods and goddesses that you could call upon in times of trouble, need, to help you with everyday things in life. The four Orishas that I favor are Bastet, Yamaya, Shango, and Osiris. Also, Mot, M-A-A-T, Mot is another Orisha that I looked up, and I think I'm going to be paying homage to that as well. A lot of people may feel as though this is foolish pseudo science or whatever the case may be, but when you begin to work with, get more in tune with the spirit in terms of spirituality, spirit works, it's all God in essence. It's God. And, God would allow whatever you accept into your space. He will allow that. Okay? So, essentially, it's God. Okay? Ultimately. He is the supreme being of all being. So, today I am working with, I do a tarot card reading as well. Today I'm working with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card, which are my favorite cards. I'm going to pull out my 10 cards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So with the 10 card Celtic cross, you have 6 cards in the middle, which is in a cross, and then you have 4 additional cards. Card 1 is going to be on the situation, whether it be person, insight, clarity, knowledge of the sort. Card 2 is going to be the hindrance or the barrier or the obstacle. Card 3 is going to be what's above the situation. Card 4 is going to be what's below the situation. To the left is going to be the near past or what's occurring. To the right is going to be the near future of what's occurring. Card 7 is going to be the attitude or morale. Card 8 is going to be what's physically surrounding or what you sensing. Card 9 is hopes, fears, and dreams, and card 10 is the outcome. Okay, so I'd like to state that this podcast is for entertainment purposes. That means if it just so happens to coincide with your life, that may be by chance or even by happenstance, with serendipity and synchronicity, you will notice how some things go, just happen to happen. Okay, and so let me proceed. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and card 1. Okay, so for card 1, I have Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. So I feel as though, before I proceed with the reading, I feel as though that this reading is for some individuals that are needing to tap into that part of themselves. I feel as though this reading is for individuals who lack the ability of insight, like true insight, beyond common sense and common knowledge. This is third eye. This is third eye opening to make you aware and cognizant of when the enemy is at bay. And he will put images on the inside, images over the course of your lifespan as to when danger is imminent, and when someone is on the prowl to cause you confusion, when someone brings confusion to you or adversaries to you or anything that is not considered positive or favorable, you would know it. Card 2. So this is the issue, excuse me. Card 2 is the barrier or the obstacle or the hindrance. We have Sage. Be devoted and committed. So you would know when someone is trying to get you out of your element, or when someone is trying to disrupt what you already have in place. When you have everything set in place, set up, you will know when the enemy is on the prowl to disrupt what you have set up in place. Card 3, I have Spirit Fox. This is what's above the situation or what you're trying to get at. We have Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. So God will put the spirit in you, the instinct in you when the enemy is on attack, and when the enemy seeks to steal, kill, and destroy, and when the enemy's job is to come around and disrupt your life and cause a nuisance or problems for you. So he will already put the spirit in you as to, and you want to pray that, those individuals work in accordance to you to protect you and shield you. I showed that the root of the issue is this. We have Father Sky. Trust in the unknown. So something is letting me know that this is someone that is above you, that is of a male figure. That is of a male figure. I feel as though God will enlighten you that this is someone that is above you, that is in essence like a father figure. May not necessarily be your actual father, or it could be your father, but this is someone that has status, that is above you. So it's a male figure that is above you that I show is perpetuating that that's disruption, or that need to measure up, or that need or that drive to continuously be burned out and continuously a walking shell. This is someone that is not pleased with himself, and what he does is he goes out and continues to stir an uproar because it only concerns about his own needs. To my left, I have Knight. Knight is what I have. Be brave and honest. So, in essence, you have to speak those spirits away. Once you have gained the higher sensibility and knowledge, God will put the spirit in you to where you will already know, and you can speak those demons away, because that's exactly essentially what that is. To my right, I have Great Teacher. It said learn from spiritual experiences. So you are a great teacher when you have been placed in many challenging obstacles. And as I have obstacle here as Sage, be devoted and committed. So your lack of being molded into what people want you to be is how you gain experience to know when danger is imminent. Now for card 7, I have which is the attitude. I have Autumn. Release the old and rest. So basically, you will begin to understand when there's a need for change versus there is a need to stay. Like you would know intent. This is God working on you in terms of intent, and how you would know when the enemy is at bay, and you would know when a person who is not conditioned to know, and they want to come around and shed a light to prove a point, you would know what experiences they have come from. Okay? You would know when somebody is driven by their ulterior motives. God will make it apparent to you when someone is driven by ulterior motives. Okay, so we have card 8. Card 8 is what's physically surrounding. she wolf unleashed the wild. So you will begin to understand that in many times when you're working around a lot of people, a lot of times these people are henchmen. They're working under the guidance of someone else's ulterior motives. And they're being programmed as such. And you would know them. You would know them. I mean, God would show it to you to where you would know when someone is operating under the guidance of not their own, but of someone else. And they foolishly feel as though that they're working in accordance to what they want. But they are simply a walking vessel or walking shell. So card 9, hopes, fears, and dreams. I have medicine mother. Honor your inner knowing. So I think what it is this is the enemy's biggest trick, is when you have the discerning spirit and you're able to see through it all, and you're able to see through the chaos and the confusion. Many times they will band against you and try to come on an attack. That's why you have to have some sense of angels. You have to call upon your angels to infiltrate in, to oversee what is being done. Because these things happen on a day-to-day basis. Okay? Card 10, the outcome, eagle. See from a higher perspective. So this is to get you to see from a higher perspective. To be able to know when you're dealing with someone that is favorable, or where someone is doing it for their own means and their own cause. You will know it. There's nothing that you have to say. God will put it in you. You will already know what it is. Okay? So I think this reading is a reading for those who are looking to expand on their third eye opening, insight, wisdom, and capability. And I do thank you for tuning in to this episode or podcast with Spiritual Sense. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. Until then, you have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.